again.
Welcome back, COH fans, to the Game Replays Tournament Final number 27. It is 27 tournaments. That's a lot of tournaments.
And
we are here tonight to witness Tourney versus Aimstrong. This is going to be the third game. They now have switched map to Angerville Farms instead of the good old Zemois. The Shirts didn't go down for a single game. That was very disappointing. And I have now passed the mic over from Sarge to, I've just basically replaced him with another British person. That specific person is from older on the Company of Heroes Reddit, the subreddit. That very person is Account Eliminator, or AE. What's up, Account Eliminator?
Hello there. So basically the Grenadiers are now been fatigued and the old farts of the Stomach Battalion have come to replace them, i.e. me. So yeah, hopefully I can live up to Sarge and give some expert level 10 insight into what we're about to see.
Some expert level 10 expert insight. Sounds good. Sounds good, AE. Sounds very, very good. And for you people who have not seen it or don't know about it, how about you blatantly plug your subreddit a little bit?
Yes, my corner of the net that I get my EP from is moderating the Reddit Company of Heroes section. I've made it look very pretty, and it's a good place to share Company of Heroes related material. If somebody could kindly link it, that'd be great.
Yeah, General Hell in the chat might be kind and link the Reddit or someone else that has that link. And basically what that is, it's a massive collection of TFN spam links of all our casts that we have done. That's pretty much. That's all there's
Imperial
there.
Dane's got on win now, so there's competition now. Ooh. It's a competition for space, and Fatal's thinking of crushing him.
Yes, I have to crush all opposition, including Dane, but I'm not sure if I can tango with one cast every day. I just can't muster that. I would die a little bit inside if I did this every day, and then I'd probably be very, very happy as well. But yeah, it's probably not a good idea. But yeah, this time we are on Angerville Farms instead of Zemois, and Tommy's going to be playing the Wehrmacht again, so the factions are reversed again from playing US last game, which was a hell of a game. Did you see that, AE?
Oh, it was ridiculous. And you've got to be thinking that they're going to be fatigued at this point. They've got to be a little bit tired, because these guys really threw everything in the previous game. And I don't want to disrespect Tommy, but I think the OCMGs won it. It was crazy the armor he got with them.
Yeah, he got, I think he called on a total of 3, maybe 4 OMCGs, and one of them was a dud, but the other ones were rolled quite successfully. He got 2 Hellcats and he got 2 M18s, an M8, and a rifle as well. I thought it was basically because I've seen the game we casted last with Aimstrong on TFM, Aimstrong versus Silence, and he rolled 2 Hellcats and an M8, and I thought that basically, that's basically the max you can get, probably. 2 tank destroyers and an M8 in one call-in. But Tommy got the same, plus a rifle on top of that.
Well, if you remember the game, his previous chance to win a tournament final was against Pepsi in the Reddit tournament, and he really hated the OCMGs he got there because he did not get any AT guns, he got hardly any tanks, and it ruined him. So his karma has now rolled over to this final, and he's finally getting his comeuppance, and he got gold. It was awesome. Really happy to see that for Tommy. I silently rooting for him just to do well. I want to see him do really well against his buddy Aimstrong.
Yeah, it might be Tommy's turn to finally win a tournament. Finally, he's had his comeuppance. He needs to win this. I gotta say, obviously, I'm crazy biased. Aimstrong is a really, really nice and cool guy, but I'm extremely biased having Tommy on TFN. Obviously, I'm silently rooting for him to win as well.
I'm glad you said that out loud. Yeah, everybody listening to you knows it.
I wouldn't cry if Aimstrong won, however, because he's such a cool guy. I have massive respect for Aimstrong, and he's a great player. He's a monster. Seriously, I've seen his streams. He's a monster. But you ready to go, AE?
I am ready to go. I've got my finger over the play button. On your command.
Are we good, Chains? Okay, unpause in 3, 2, 1, unpause. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
Perfect.
How about some of that level 10 expert insight, AE? What is the American supposed to do on Angerville? Holy crap, I'm trolling the shit out of you. I'm putting you on the spot. What are
I
you
hope
supposed
you
to
be
do?
as condescending as you possibly can be. He's got more than one engineer. He's got, in fact, 3 engineers straight from the HQ, so we're looking at 4 ES strategy. And that's got to be, you know, he's got to try and counter that Malum right side, Tommy, you know, getting rooted in. And the way he's going to try and do that is outcapping the shit out of him. You see the first engineer going straight for the strong house by the cut-off on the right. So immediately he's going to stop the barbed wire action.
Oh, he's trying to put up barbed wire of his own, I think, but he was caught out of cover because he was trying to go for the wire, but Tommy actually opted to go for double build with his pyos on the Burma quarters in the beginning. So he didn't get there.
And he's playing jumping in and jumping out of the house. A little bit of.
Oh, sandbags going up.
Let him cap.
Oh, but he's taking increased damage while building sandbags. He did take quite a lot of damage. Wow, he gets a nice crit on one of the engineers, killing one of them.
And it's wise for Aimstrong. He's actually capping the left whilst he does this, so he's not, you know, thinking he's going to have the right. He's just delaying Tommy.
Yeah, he's just being a massive annoyance to Tommy right now.
Exactly.
But, you know, with the first wall squad on the field, he's going to be forced to soft pedal away, takes 1 casualty, forced to retreat entirely off the right-hand side. And now Tommy's just safely and easily going to cap it down. But at the same time, he's going to get the fuel on left-hand side.
Exactly. We got a minute of delay from that. It's pretty good. That's time is the 4th resources. I think it was Seth famously said.
Yeah, a minute, 1.5 or something of delay. He does have the 60 munitions, and he is capping the fuel now. He's going for the munitions on the far right-hand side as well, Tommy. He's putting up the tank trap right next to the strong house at the cut-off. And wire most likely going down as well. Yep, wire going down.
So the resource capture is symmetrical at the moment. If you notice, they're capping the exact same resource at the exact same time. But he's just got to stop Tommy getting rooted in there, because when he gets rooted in there, it's going to be a fucking bitch to get out. Mind my language, but yeah.
He's not going to be able to break, especially. But is that wire actually? There's a bit of a gap. You can see that on the right-hand side.
There is. He's not seen it. Tournament fatigue, surely. By the top house, there's a little tiny, you know, half-meter gap. I don't know if a man could get through there, but
I think they can fit through there. I'm not sure though. Not sure.
Perhaps a sneaky mine would be a good answer to that. Maybe it's going to be a little bit of a.
Well, he doesn't have enough munitions to put that one down. It's 21 with 32 income. He's now moving away with his pyros. He's going to go cap on the left-hand side with them, or is that mine actually going to go down? He's got 25 munitions in the bank. He could put one down. Nothing going down.
Aimstrong just hit 25 again, so his resources income has been symmetrical so far. Pretty much.
Volk MG Schwim, so no classic Volk sniper MG or MG sniper.
Yeah, with the
Volk
second
MG
rifle
Schwim.
coming out.
Interesting. Lots of wire, kind of weird placement to protect the flank of his MG, surely. Let's see if these engineers can... No, the engineers are actually cutting the wire. I'm not sure if Aimstrong is attempting to go past it, however. Nah, it surely must have been blocked. Otherwise, Aimstrong wouldn't do that. Unless he's extremely fatigued.
Of course. Yeah, but you don't expect your tournament-leveled opponent to leave a gap, so he wouldn't have even tried to go through it. He would have just cut it straight away.
Yeah, because you didn't expect him to fuck up.
Yeah, exactly. Double block. There we go.
Triple block.
And there's the honey badger swim causing damage straight away. The engineers are going to have to fuck out of there.
Yeah, he did take quite a lot of damage decapping, but he has decapped Tommy of all of his resources. He's only got the measly +5 fuel right now. He's building sandbags with his volts, which are going to make them tough enough to crack for those rifles in the house, especially since there's like only 2 windows on that side. 6 men in the building, only 2 can fire.
Yeah, definitely. I like the fact that falling into the Malum versus American strategy, you know, them trying to keep that pocket of territory versus the American onslaught.
Look at this now, 2 engineers, 1 a flamer coming up from behind onto this Volt in green cover.
Nice.
Roast and toast, wow, nice critical, kills 3 guys in 1 burst of the flamethrower.
That 1 minute of, if you all remember all the way back to the start of the game when he distracted Tommy, he never got that southern piece of barbed wire. From the bottom hedgerow to the base, that usually keeps the southern American flank from getting within the compound. He didn't ever get a chance to do that, ever.
Yeah, so as we saw in the Korean Army Sandland, he did that same thing. Sandland put down wire all the way down so that the base MG can cover it.
Exactly, Tommy never got a chance to do that. Maybe it's Padron's, the initial push with the engineer.
Might be. We have, at the moment, 5-unit tier 1. We got 2 bolts, an MG, and the Schwim, and a sniper is halfway built. Almost completed, actually. Oh, look at the flamers. The bolts are taking massive damage in the house. Wow, down to 1 man. He might actually lose this. Oh, wow, that was a big
We've got something spoke to pop from Aimstrong. I can see it teching. It could be the absolute ruin of Tommy. There we go.
Oh, Bar's
popped. Yep. He's going to push his advantage. You can see he's got infantry material advantage, so he's just going to push it.
I think an engineer just hit a mine which destroyed the engine on the Schwimwagen because it was too close. He polishes off an entire engineer, however. Oh, and the retreating rifle retreats over another mine which destroys the Schwimwagen. Those mines were not good for Tommy. They looked greatly placed, but they basically just came back into his face.
Yeah, definitely. So that backfired on, but his MG kept him in the game there. The MG doing the sudden flip just in time, just about kept him in the game. And then the MG, the mines bit him in the arse, but yeah.
He did force a lot of units out off the field from Aimstrong. He's only got 1 rifle remaining on the right-hand side after engagement.
Yeah. And the sniper opening up for kills already.
Yeah, he's going to be forced to retreat with those rifles. He probably is going to hide or get the decap. He's going to opt to hide in the very corner of the map. You can't go over that imaginary wall of the map because apparently then you, I don't know, cross it into
yes.
some alternate dimension that just rips men to shreds.
The Second World War Sentinels will surely use laser beams to cut them down.
Must be something like that. Imaginary walls. Oh, he's salvaging the Schwimwagen carcass at least, so he's getting some use out of it. It did kill an entire engineer squad, so, you know, it was not completely useless, but those 2 mines were kind of useless.
Basically, we've had the first wave of activity, and then they take stock of their losses, and then organise, like, the next level of destruction.
They just rinse and repeat over and over again.
Yeah, exactly. I love this. This is what I call the eye of the storm. This is, like, the moment before the madness. I love it. Get to see like all the puzzle starting to fit into place.
Looks like Aimstrong is just gearing up for another big flank. He's got a rifle and a flamer on the left-hand side of the map, just waiting. He did regain the VP on the left-hand side after Tommy nabbed it for a little while with his his pioneers. He might be just going for... Oh, he's gonna go for a base harass. He's gonna sneak past the MG bunkers firing arcs. Go down the right center. If Shanes can look at the bunkers, he can show the viewers that you can actually sneak past there. None of the bunkers cover that entrance. And it's now destroying the Creeks barracks.
Oh, he's got to delete it.
Oh, he might get it up in time, I'm not
Demo
sure.
charge is graded. Oh, this is absolutely crippling.
He's going for a demo rush. He's going for a demo rush. He's placing a demo with his flame engineers right now. Tommy's trying to move back to the base with the MG, but another rifleman squad is just on the boundary, and it actually gets demoed. There it goes. He deletes it, I think.
Oh, amazing in the centre there. That's ridiculous damage. Tommy's it's just piling up. This is hard. It's just like a car crash. You can't look away.
No, he can't look away, and now he's trying to demo one of the bunkers. The bunker killed one of the engineers who accidentally stepped in front of the firing arc.
Tommy's got a bigger game plan. He's taking the cut-off up north.
Aimstrong got a little bit carried away there.
He did
tried
the damage
to go for the sniper.
say.
He got the tier 2 building destroyed, or deleted actually. He did spend quite a bit of resources getting those demos, and he's now got WSC in his base, I see.
Yes, WSC. Obviously for an answer for the sniper, surely. But I was thinking maybe with the fuel advantage he could push the vehicles, but apparently not.
Yeah, I was expecting him to, you know, after destroying it with the tier 2, the Creeks barracks, there would be no AT except for soft counter Fausts from the 2 Volks. He could have pushed for an M8.
Yeah, definitely. That
would have had a great shock value. But nonetheless, he cost a lot of both time and manpower and fuel as well from that demo rush. And he also opened up opportunities to go into Tommy's base even more unhindered with the MG bunker destroyed. But here comes the
Well,
Malin cutoff from Tommy. He likes to
he's
play it like
looped
this.
up a hole in Tommy's base, you might say.
The base is really
hitting
wide
engineers
open.
there.
Yeah, the base is wide open now without that bunker. He can just walk. He can just stroll right into the Wehrmacht base.
Yeah, the base is 10 centimeters dilated easily.
I was just wrong. Here comes the flamers again. Is he gonna demo the Creek barracks again? He's gonna demo it again.
Sniper back up though, sniper back up. They can't last there for too long.
Oh,
the flamers sacrifice themselves.
Here goes the flamer. The demo is in place, and he's gonna destroy it. Or Tommy's actually deleting it again.
Plus 30 XP. What died from that Krieg's barracks? Oh, of course, the Krieg's barracks self-mastery. But the engineers pay the ultimate price for their sacrifice. They get sniped under Krieg.
Yeah, they did pay the ultimate price to destroy that Creek barracks, but that's the second time. 2 times in a row destroying the Creek barracks. Now it's just getting really, really annoying.
The thing is about these guys have such a good feel for each other, being sparring partners in practice. They kind of, you know, they know when and when not to be super aggressive like Aimstrong is being.
Yeah, he knew for a fact, as the Axis sniper was in the Axis base trying to defend against that demo rush, he can open up freely with his own sniper. So he took box shots on both the bolts and the MG at the cutoff and forces both of them off. So now he's going to be able to regain his cutoffs. The Malin cutoff strat from Tommy is just going to remain intact for a few seconds.
I like the fact that Aimstrong ignored the fact his cutoff was taken and just took the right side of the map instead.
Yep, just move over.
Exactly. The Pio finally getting up for Aimstrong in the north. There we go. So Aimstrong is able to tech. He's completely denied Tommy's ability to tech. But we do finally see Krieg's barracks finally constructed. The third iteration of Krieg's barracks.
It's the third time he builds the same building.
And the Pios have become exceedingly efficient at building them now. They've got the blueprint set up. They fucking practice that shit.
They should get better and better the more you build. Oh,
exactly.
That would be a pretty cool thing to have in competitive heroes too. The more some unit does something, the better they become at it. The only flaw would be if, you know, the more you die, the better you become at dying. It's kind of counterproductive.
That recon plane flying overhead, what was it?
Recon. He tried to get a counter snipe, but Ala sniper killed one of the MP40 Volks instead of getting the counter snipe. I think he preemptively cancelled the whole fire on his sniper.
Strange, yeah. The obviously the attack move AI seeming to attack a Volks currently rather than a sniper there.
Yeah, I think the timing was just slightly off for Aimstrong there.
Perhaps,
it has to be fatigue.
We've got
last game was almost 1 hour long, and it was just it was a very tense game.
Yes, sir. Yeah,
and
exactly.
A massive micro fist from both players. It's all over the place.
Do you know how Tommy just got tier 2 up? Aimstrong just got tier 4. He's now building it. So that's out-teching to the extreme.
We've had 4 ES in all 3 games from the Americans. We've also had WSC from all American games.
It's so good to see after the Dev-M Aimstrong games, you know, that I'm happy to see the Americans, because a lot of people were like, oh, they're you know, Americans are underpowered and all that. It's just good to see. We've had American dominance today, basically.
Yeah, 2 American victors.
Do you need any construction? Sniper ready to engage.
VP, Tommy is staying. This shows you that Tommy is out here to win. He's not giving up. He's not let any of this get him disarmed. He's just triple capped Aimstrong. You know, he's trying to rebuild from the back. He's built his Krieg's for the 3rd time.
You know, apart from the opening, Tommy is doing an Aimstrong. This is the apprentice doing what the master has taught him. He's gone 2 Grenadiers from tier 2 when he finally got that bloody building up. But the 2 Grenadiers now built his crab center. And surely, there's the counter snipe with the recon run.
Oh, counter snipe! Aimstrong got the counter snipe. Oh, that's an absolute. That's ridiculous for him right there. He was pressing the advantage. He was finally starting to feel he was back in the game. Just at that point, he got the counter snipe. That's just. Oh.
Well, he got his use out of airborne now. He's got a counter snipe, so he can easily start plugging away, which is going to be a massive problem for Tommy as he's going for veterancy now in his infantry.
We're losing
Yeah,
territory.
exactly as you say it, Fatal. He just opens up again. He's just going to plug away, as you say. Maybe it. No, there's just I can't think of what Tommy could do to really try and get the initiative back in this game. He's got to keep the VPs, obviously. He's got to try and play for the late game at this point.
Yeah, he's gonna have to try and stall out. He's got Propaganda War unlocked, so left-hand side terror shows him. Just like the Master taught him.
Exactly, yeah. It's very trendy at the moment. Obviously, with your casts probably helped that a little bit. But the advantage of Zeal, when you're getting a sniper taking off your top 2 men from a 5-man Volk squad, they become that much harder to kill.
Ooh, no, he doesn't get the Volk squad on retreat. I think they retreated into the fog of war just barely in time not to get killed on retreat. But we do have a new Axis sniper out, and Aimstrong going to be completely unaware, so even with recon run, Tommy just needs to get the counter snipe. Hoping, he should... I think he's hoping on Aimstrong getting too greedy and run around uncloaked.
Definitely. And that's what separates the good players from the bad players. The good players know how valuable snipers are, and when they die, they rebuild another one.
One of our snipers is killed in action.
Oh no! A recon run takes out the sniper from Tommy before he gets what I think was only 1 kill after killing one of the flamer NGs. Was that it? Otherwise, I don't know how Aimstrong would have known it was there in the first place.
A lesser player in auto match would be crying map hacks at this point. But as these guys are so good with their feel for the game and their feel for each other, you've got to expect he was just doing that on a whim, perhaps. Just feeling, I'll have a look what's there. Oh, it's a sniper. Second counter sniper of the game. Ultimate advantage pressed. Volk's Grenadiers in the right, looking worse for wear. Gonna have to retreat. Oh, and then down.
Big loss from Tommy now, losing 2 snipers and a Volk. Those rifles are really pro at clearing mines with their faces right now. They didn't even take a single casualty from the second explosion. Oh no, MG goes down rapidly as well for Tommy. This is not looking good.
I feel like he hasn't done anything wrong in this game, but everything has gone wrong for him.
He's not done any drastic mistakes. Aimstrong's gotten 2 counter snipes with recon run with his doctrine choice, which has just been good play from Aimstrong. It's nothing bad from Tommy's perspective.
Yeah, you're exactly right, I think. Sherman has just popped out of tier 4, so finally we're going to see the first battle tank of the game.
Yeah, and as Tommy has invested a lot of manpower rebuilding his sniper twice now, he hasn't been able to build any packs.
Exactly.
So the Sherman is going to be completely unopposed. I don't even think... Let me have a look at the Grens. No Shreks. And he can't afford a Shrek just barely. He's at 72 munitions. He's going to be able to afford a second one too.
Oh, yeah,
or a Shrek soon.
Tom has been killing himself to stay in the manpower war with infantry. He's absolutely, exhausted his economy just to stay in the game in terms of infantry. And now a tank has hit the field, and it's going to break his back.
Tommy is building a pack now, but the Sherman is already in the base. He's not going to be able to M8 mine it, but he's going to be able to circle strafe it quite reliably. I do believe... Oh no! Strafe in the base kills one of the Grenadier squads. And I think that was the Grenadier squad which was upgraded to a Shrek, so he got the munitions back, but now he's going to have to restart the upgrade. Yep, there he goes. He builds a Shrek on his Gren. He's upgrading. The pack is out. The Sherman just leaves. Bye-bye. My job is done.
Rather than have to worry micromanaging, he's just going to pull it back. He's going to conserve it. He knows he's got the lead in a massive way. No need to risk the Sherman in the base.
No, he's not going to throw this game away on a whim. He's just going to stay in the game, play solidly, and just basically outplay Tommy.
But
just win by superior unit kills.
Exactly. And this Sherman's just going to maraud around the map now. It's going to use its anti-infantry capabilities. It's going to be,
I'm not exactly sure what Tommy needs to do. I think it's kinda... He's fighting an uphill battle, that's for sure. I'm not even sure if it's almost already lost.
Look at the plus 19 floating on the right side there. The Sherman. Oh my god.
That's the 3rd sniper from Tommy now. He's lost a Volk squad on retreat. He's lost 3 snipers. He's lost a Gren to the base strafe. He's not a loss of units. Maybe
to be honest,
too
Fatal.
many.
Exactly. He's done nothing wrong in this game except leaving his snipers a little bit too exposed. That's got to be fatigue showing. He killed himself to beat Aimstrong in the previous game. Deserved victory. So Aimstrong's, you know, I don't know. It's just been a kind of a bit one-way street in this game.
The thing is, however, I know that Aimstrong had to play 3 out of 3 games against Inverse, while Tommy only played 2 against both Symbiosis and
Look at that
Sandland.
strafe. Look at that strafe. I'm counting the numbers now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 kills. Pack down, Gren down, GG called. Oh my lord. That was absolutely brutal. I feel so sorry for Tommy in that game because he killed himself to beat Aimstrong in the previous game, and in this game he just got hard done to in every way possible. It was a little bit brutal.
Yeah, he didn't really roll the dice and win this game. He lost a lot of units. That was his main problem in this game. He eventually just got outgunned in every single situation, and spending that much manpower on rebuilding the snipers and then not even getting the 1 counter snipe, you know, it really tears at your self-esteem. Just like, can I really win against him? You know, this is not going well. Everything's going badly. Feels bad, and then they just play worse.
The thing about Aimstrong's shown so much resilience from picking himself up from the previous game, and then playing at this level, he was been absolutely unaccommodating. He's not even allowed Tommy space to breathe in this game. It's like the later round of a boxing match, he's just hugging him, you know, jabbing him, not allowing him to get any punches in. This was ridiculous, and you've got to think, what is Tommy thinking at this point? He's going to go into another game on Ango. This time as you know, as Americans, his slightly less favoured faction. He's got to pick himself up off the canvas and really, you know, he's got to have a good hard think about how he's going to combat Aimstrong.
Yeah, Aimstrong's Wehrmacht is very, very strong. But maybe if Aimstrong plays as he generally does, or in, you know, the sparring matches he's had with Tommy training and practicing, maybe Tommy has an insight on what he needs to do to break Aimstrong for this 4th game between WMD Tommy from the Frontline Network versus Aimstrong, Master versus Apprentice. Who is going to take it home? Nobody knows. I don't even know. Stay tuned for Game 4 coming up soon.